Hey everyone, many bomb news today about Ehang in this video. We will also cover some concerns and questions about a potential delisting of Ehang in 2 years when they keep failing to get an audited report of an accounting firm which the PCAOB can inspect. But first of all, welcome to High School Dropout's advice. If you need subtitles, click on the subtitle button right here. If you want to join my Discord channel, you can do this through Patreon, which I link down below. So Ehang is building a support at the $37 level after having a good rally in the last month. We are trading for $21.60 last month and we have gained nearly 80% since then. I think there is still a lot of room for the stock to rise this year. My end of the year price target is $85. If you want to help me out and you want to make at least $32 yourself, then you can sign up at Webull. You can trade Dogecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and of course stocks on Webull. You would get 4 free stocks up to $2,000 per stock when you deposit at least $100. The lowest amount you get from the 4 free stocks is $8 per stock, so you get at least $32 with 4 free stocks. Use my link down below in the descriptions to get the 4 free stocks. Let us cover some concerns first before we go into the juicy news, which holds many potential. We have Horse B, one of my loyal viewers and Ehang investors, asking what would happen when we have a secondary listing in Hong Kong or the Shanghai Stock Exchange for Ehang. So in that case, we would be able to trade at the Hong Kong or Shanghai Stock Exchange. We would need a brokerage who deals directly with those stock exchanges and open an account. Here is a small list. Which brokerage trades at the Hong Kong Stock Exchange? We have HSBC, Charles Schwab, and Co. So if Ehang gets delisted, then you can move your stocks into another account with another brokerage and continue your trades there. Let me make it clear that I don't think that we will see a mass delisting of Chinese companies in 2 years, even if they fail to use PCAOB inspected accounting firms, because I believe that this issue is purely political. Chinese companies need American investors. You know that Ehang is paying some of their employees with stocks. If no one is buying their stock, the value would be lower, which then has no value for the employees. The US can't just stop the trading activity and give the US investors no option to cash out their investment. So a middle ground needs to be found sooner or later, but I don't think the result will be dramatic. Both countries would hurt themselves if they keep their stance. So I think it will get better from here. We still have 2 years, and even if the government says that you are not allowed to trade over the counter, you still can move your stocks and accounts. This is what many neo investors would do when you look at this right here. Now I want to show you a short and rare clip of the CEO of Ehang, Huahuaji, talking about the vision of Ehang. It's not something new for us old seasoned Ehang investors, but if you are new to Ehang or you want to refresh your minds or have some nice footage, have a look at this 2-minute
大家好，非常高兴今天能和你们在一起。我在中国广州向你们致以诚挚的问候。2014年，我创立了一行智能。就在那个时候，我为自己定下了一个目标，那就是为人类提供一个新的出行方式——个人的门对门式空中交通。在这些年里，我们按照自己的方式逐步实现这一目标。首先，我们完成了飞行器的研发和制造，我们完成了全备份系统，让一航216 成为全世界最安全的个人飞行器。当然，我们一直知道，光制造飞行器是不够的，我们还完成了指挥调度系统和完整的运营体系，让飞行体系变得更加的完善，让每一次飞行过程变得更加的安全。与此同时，我们的系统还派生出了其他的无人机应用，它包括我们创始的无人机灯光秀和空中无人机物流系统。我相信无人机的应用领域会变得越来越广阔。就在不久之前，我们还发布了我们新的型号的飞行器一航 VT30， 更远距离的垂直起降飞行器。它为我们的门对门式空中交通提供了更远的距离。在不久的将来，我要让我们的飞行器飞到全世界的每一个地方，让每一个人都能感受到空中无人驾驶给大家带来的高效和便捷，让我们更快地走进未来生活。最后，我预祝大会圆满成功，希望明年我能亲自来到现场参加你们的大会。未来已来，让我们一起飞翔。谢谢大家。
One thing I want you to pay attention to is that the VT30 still has no video footage. We only saw the pictures, but we don't have any video material of their long-range passenger drone yet. Now, let me show you a recent video of the VIVA Technology Expo in France.
What you can see here, it's the first fully autonomous electrical passenger drone on this planet. It carries 2 people, no pilot, since it's commanded by an artificial intelligence with a top speed of 130 kilometers per hour and a flight distance of 35 kilometers. We are already operating in China. We have around 100 vehicles in operation. China is our domestic market. We achieved experimental flight permits in Japan, in Korea, in Austria, in Norway, in the United States, in Canada, in Qatar, and several other countries. In France, not yet, but we're having a meeting with the DGAC tomorrow, and let's see how it's going.
This is huge news. Meeting the flight administration of France to get permits for test flights is excellent. We know that France has a couple of projects running regarding passenger drones, but those permits would expand their use case for the required tests and partnerships. This VIVA Technology Expo in France is huge. You see the following stats on the website. 231 million people reached, 13,000 startups, 3,300 investors, 2,500 journalists, and 125 countries. Let me show you who showed up to the expo. You see the French President Emmanuel Macron standing next to the EH216 and the CEO of Ehang Spain, Victoria Jingxiang. This is huge. Ehang was also one of the first candidates of the expo to be introduced, so it's great media attention for Ehang here. We also have the founder, Frederic Guetin of Helipass, visiting Ehang. Helipass has over 350 locations and is connecting many places with their helicopter transport services. It's too early to say that there will be a collaboration, but having the founder and CEO taking picture in the EH216 and posting it on the Helipass Twitter account means at least that he is interested in the product. At the same time, we have a new partnership forming with the EDEIS, which promotes clean urban transport to the French market and Europe. In Korea, we saw the EH216 was at the Smart Mobility Expo as well, and there is a big chance that we will see Ehang in the World Cup 2022 in Qatar. I have the suspicion that the last 2 flights of Ehang into a football stadium is a practice of the introduction of the World Cup, or Ehang will fly in the stadium with the trophy. We don't know yet. You see that they are mentioning drone taxis for 2022. We know that Ehang is the only drone company available and operational in 2022. So it has to be Ehang. We are not sure how big Ehang's involvement in this project will be, but just flying the trophy into the stadium during the World Cup would be great media attention, which equals the sales of hundreds of EH216. So overall, many great news and media attention for Ehang. I think the Chinese and the US political tension problem is soon forgotten and the investors are flooding back into buying stocks. By the way, if you want to buy and support my channel, you can buy one of my Ehang t-shirts. It will help me to pay for my video editors. Videos like this take about 15 to 20 hours of work. Anyways, for legal reasons, let me tell you that I'm not a financial advisor, I'm just a guy on YouTube. Please remember to do your own due diligence and hire a financial advisor if necessary. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel when you don't want to miss out any new stock information and investment opportunity. Thank you so much and see you hopefully in the next video. Thank you, bye!